Rather you than me.
Sorry?
Coming to London. It's a right dump.
Is it?
It's full of funny buggers.
Yeah, well, so is Yorkshire.
What you fail to realise, Jane, is that at some point in life it does become necessary to make a living.
How's that then?
Oh, my mum and dad, you know...
Booted you out?
No, not booted me out. Exactly. Just...
Persuaded you to leave?
My parents. My parents. Have you met my parents? They don't hate me. They just avoid me. I obviously remind them of the fact that they've had sex.
In and out of dead-end jobs. I mean, people her age have husbands and families and boyfriends and careers.
I know.
So, anyway, there I am, born. My mother takes one look at me and she goes, well, I don't want her. I want a well-spoken one with good manners and a university education.
I never know what to say. I mean, she's not doing anything. She thinks it all grows on trees. It's about time she bloody well learnt it doesn't.
Sorry.
That's it. That is it.
So, where are you stopping?
With my boyfriend. Well, I say boyfriend. I used to sit next to him a lot in the library. The thing about Richard was, he was gorgeous. He was to die for, truly. He had the body of a Greek god, fig leaf, everything. He had an aquiline nose, a sculptured chin, cheekbones up to here. I screamed at him. Throw me on the bed, rip my knickers off with your teeth and make me squeal, you sex god, you. Actually, I didn't really say that. I just thought it really, really hard. Hello. Oh, hi. I've come to see... It's Richard in. Richard Lomas.
Who wants to know?
Jane Hall.
Saturday morning, he generally lies in till dinner time, bless him.
Are you and him?
No, God, no. I'm already spoken for. Wedding bells at dawn. Well, it would be if he'd ever leave his wife. Do you want some tea, Robert? Bless. Been in hospital. They've extracted his molars. Sit down. So, you know Richard from?
College. University. I was at Manchester.
What did you say your name was?
Jane Hall.
He's never mentioned you.
No, well, I left.
Did you shag him? I'm only asking. I'd have shagged him if I went to college with him. No, I'm just interested. Because I heard he was the man with the biggest dick in the world, and I just wanted to know if it were true.
Yes. He's hung like a baboon.
Who is?
Oh, hello, gorgeous. We're just talking about you.
Jane!
And you always said if I was down this way, I should pop in, so...
It's nice to see you.
Yeah. So... And how's the Department of Trade and Industry?
It's,
Yeah, they have a really good pension, don't they, dear?
Shut up.
Is there? Good. Good. So...
Yeah. It really is nice to see you.
Here's one. Hounslow Central, 10 minutes from the tube, shared house. Professional person. £350 a month. 0207 946 0147?
That's Spit's number.
Who's Spit?
Our landlord.
The mad bastard in the attic? He's moving out the day after tomorrow. Didn't you know?
No.
You interested?
Yeah?
You can come and sleep with me for a couple of nights till he flits, if you like.
1 month's rent deposit, 1 month's rent in advance.
Welcome to Hounslow.
The graveyard of ambition.
All I need now is a job.
Would you consider the civil service?
I've been driving for 8 years. Yes, I've got a clean license. My own transport, yeah. Okay, then. Okay, thanks. Bye, bye-bye. I've got an interview. Has anybody got a bicycle I can nick?
Pull into the forecourt. Well, I'm thrilled to tell you that you've demonstrated a sufficiently high level of ability behind the wheel. And I'm delighted to be able to invite you to train with us as a London bus driver.
You're going to be a bus driver?
If I pass the PCV test, they train you for about 2 or 3 weeks, depending on how well you do, and then you sit like a driving test behind the wheel of a double-decker. Hello?
What?
She's...
Jane? Are you all right, love?
Yeah, I'm living with Richard.
Richard?
Do you remember? Richard. Lomas.
Oh, Richard. From Manchester.
Richard?
She's living with Richard.
Richard from Manchester.
He thinks I should apply to the civil service.
The civil service?
Civil service?
Which I will do, but the way I'm thinking at the moment is I'm thinking I would rather be a bus driver.
Oh, what, love?
Are you saying Richard again?
Oh, hello.
Richard from Manchester. And what's all this about the civil service?
Richard thinks I should apply to sit the civil service entrance exam.
Oh, really? Well, why don't you do that, then?
Bid that. Stand aside. Bugger.
Would you like to go out for a drink again tonight?
Oh, the thing is, tonight, my girlfriend's coming over.
Oh,
Yeah, so...
another time, then.
Yeah.
She's called Tanya. She's an air hostess. She's got shit for brains, but so what when you've got legs up to your adenoids?
Driving a London bus is one of the most difficult, demanding, responsible jobs in the city. Why? Because you are driving a lethal weapon at speed through streets that are crowded with people. You must have eyes in your arsehole. Pardon my French. I'm sorry, son, am I keeping you awake?
Late night.
Oh, really? There are 12 people in this room. In 2 weeks' time, 6 of them will be bus drivers.
A cup of tea and a cheese roll, please. Thanks.
Cheers, that's 210.
Go and get yourself another cup of tea and then go and sit still somewhere, all right?
Nice trip, love.
Give us my drink.
Hello? Is that the civil service?
Thought you were going to be a bus driver.
I'm just keeping my options open.
Any git can be a civil servant.
What do you do, Robert?
He works in a second-hand bookshop.
Yeah, you'd be stuck behind a desk all day bending paper clips. That's all he does.
Yeah, for which I earn approximately twice as much as you.
God, it's such a crime when someone has the balls and passion and personality to do something different. And some stodgy-brained nitwit should come along and try and persuade you that what you really want to be is a sad old boring git of a civil servant.
Look in your mirror. Watch the white line. White line is your guide. Watch your mirrors. Now the depot's coming up. I want you to pull in. Now this will involve slowing down and depressing the service brake, otherwise known as the foot brake, gently. What do I mean by gently? Have you got a boyfriend? Yes, well, when you're doing the business, what's his name?
Richard.
Right, well, when you're doing the business with Richard and you're pulling his wire, well, that's gentle, right?
Yeah.
That's how we define gentle. So at my say-so, I want you to indicate, lift your foot off the gas pedal, and then, and only then, do I want you to start braking. And I want you to be as gentle as you are when you've got his knob in your hand, all right?
Yeah.
Now then, indicate, foot off the gas, and braking very, very gently. Oh. Jesus! And you've just killed somebody's grandmother.
I've got to go and see the dentist tomorrow. Did I tell you?
What is it that appeals to you about the DTI?
I'm glad you asked. I want to sit behind a desk all day, bending paper clips, getting piles, and being bored out of my tree.
Oh.
Yeah. I want to shuffle some papers around, drink some coffee, give memos, and make noisy phone calls. And I heard that the pension scheme is very good. Here, I believe. I'm given to understand that.
Dear, you made me do it.
I did not!
Yes, you did. You got me blind drunk.
I got you blind.
Yes. I mean, I'll never, ever drink as much as when I'm with you. I mean, look at me. Oh, I really missed you when you left. You don't really want to be a bus driver, do you?
No. It's just something to fall back on if I don't get into the DTI.
Imagine you driving a bus.
I've just had a fortnight in Benidorm.
Have you?
Yeah, while you was doing that last manoeuvre. I've put you both up for the test. Tomorrow afternoon, there's been a couple of cancellations. I'll put you two up. Well, look on the bright side, it'll all be over in a couple of hours. Well, don't look at me like that, it's what we're all here for. Hey, hey. Come on, son, your turn. Out you go.
I passed.
Of course you did. I told you.
Mr. Berry?
Good luck. What now?
Day off, relax, treat yourself. Then tomorrow, you can be introduced to to the delights of dealing with a great British public.
Thank you.
The DTI are offering you a position. Oh, Jane, that's wonderful. I'm so thrilled for you. I am.
Yeah, Mum.
What, love?
I passed the bus driving test as well.
Did you? Oh, well, you don't need to worry about that now, do you?
No.
Jane.
What?
I'm very proud of you. And I know your dad will be.
Yeah. Thanks.
Form, that's all I can advise.
It's important.
Important to you, mate, not to me. I've had my holiday. Shopping and changing. I'll ask around, that's all I can do. 8:25, Governor's office.
What for?
Oh, God.
What for?
I'm invisible.
What am I? Psychotic?
I went to the doctor. I said, Doctor, I think I'm invisible.
Oh,
He goes,
come on.
Next.
Morning, Lilian.
Don't you Lilian me. She'll have your bollocks in a sandwich.
You've been a naughty boy.
Lost his module. Again?
Some rancid little turds nicked it.
Piss off. Now move along, you're annoying me.
Silly sod.
Next.
How's my favourite girl?
Morning, Sid.
You lost weight?
No, and I ain't had my hair done either. What you after?
Can you stick me down for a bit of overtime, love? Oh, go on. She's been running up the credit card again.
You want to leave her?
Do you have me?
I'll see what I can do. You driving the 116s?
All the way.
This is Jane Hall.
All right, gorgeous.
Well, I assumed you wasn't Dean Howitt or Bedrich. Who's a bits? Route learning.
Huh? Come on. So where you from, love?
Huddersfield.
That's up north.
Yeah, it's...
my cousin's friend's ex, what's it? She comes from there.
What, Huddersfield?
No, up north. Good morning.
Morning.
New girl started.
I saw him.
Northerner.
Oh, yeah.
From Huddersfield.
Huddersfield?
Apparently.
Where is Huddersfield?
What am I? Map?
Before the stop, mate, not at it.
I did.
This is the great British public for you.
Oi! I'm reporting you.
I let you off anywhere other than a designated bus stop, and you get knocked down and killed and injured, and I'm liable. Happens at a bus stop, I'm insured.
You got a problem, have you?
Yeah, putting up with wankers like you all day. Thank you, darling.
What did you for me?
Have a nice day, madam.
I hope your wife dies a long and lingering death.
So do I, mate. Stop running up the credit card.
Guess who?
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
You wouldn't believe what I got in my trousers. I should take up pole vaulting.
What would you say the chances are of my husband being the next person to walk into this room?
Hello, Steve.
All right, Dave.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, good, man.
Yeah, what you up to? My wife ain't giving you hard time, is she?
Sort of.
Oh, dear. Yeah, well, yeah, keep smiling, eh?
You haven't to let it get to you, that's the thing. Someone calls you a whatever, Sodom, water off a duck's bag. I mean, it'd do your head in otherwise, wouldn't it, eh? This is not an easy job, and it takes time to get your head round it. And the worst thing is, no one is ever on your side. Speaking of which, have you met the governor yet? No, don't want her. She's a Rottweiler. Anyway, time we was on the move. Do you play snooker? bum.
I wanted a hat like that, but they said they don't issue them anymore.
Look, have that one. Oh, no, go on, I got another one. Very nice. So you want another cup of tea, Janie babe?
Oh, yeah, thanks. Go on, then.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Sort of, in a manner of... Not at the moment. Bus driving is a dirty job, but somebody has to do it.
Good evening, Captain.
Oh, hiya.
Get London to work on time, did you?
Not till Friday. Got to learn all the routes first.
He's blown me out, the bugger. His mother-in-law's coming round to take photos from Corfu. Do you fancy eating out? We're eating out, you're coming with us.
I can't. Tanya's here. I'm cooking for her.
I'll just go and slip into something stunning. Ooh, the leggy blonde.
Hello, Jane. Hi.
Oh, Jane.
What?
Your mum's just rung.
My mum?
Yeah, just now. Just 2 seconds ago. I got the impression that your mum's under the impression that...
What?
That you work with me? At the DTI.
Oh, yeah, she is. I haven't...
You haven't...
told her yet that
Good evening.
Evening.
I'd like to make a point of pointing out that I'm not normally pissed at this time of day. Only it was someone's leaving do at work, and it would have been rude of me not to have had a couple of jars with her, even though she was someone who I never saw eye to eye with exactly.
Why? Is she taller than you? Sorry. Joke. Sorry.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Mum. It's me. Richard said you'd rung.
Yes, just to remind you to buy a present.
For your cousin Jonathan.
I know, that was
for his wedding on Saturday.
very good. That's very funny.
So where? Tell him.
It's 2 o'clock at St.
Jude's Church in Ripponden.
And will you be bringing Richard with you?
Richard, why?
Why not? And they're all
Dined here all about the civil service.
Are they?
I did speak to Richard when I rang earlier, only I didn't
You're
want
very
to put him on the
beautiful.
spot, so I didn't ask.
Oh. Right, okay.
Well,
Everybody will be very pleased to see him if he
does want to come. Tell him.
Right.
Oh, I mean, not necessarily to the average man in the street. Or to the... No, to me.
Jane?
What? What?
Robert, we're eating out, you're coming with us. What's the bus driver laughing at?
What?
So, what's wrong with being a bus driver?
From my mother's point of view, nothing. Except in social states, it's tantamount to whipping your ass out and shitting on the table.
Is that popular in Huddersfield?
It's delightful.
To you and me, perhaps. We're educated, we're cultured. We find these things a challenge, a quick dump in the tarte au chocolat. I'm very Damien Hirst, very Tracy Emin. To my mother, it's shit, and she's having nothing to do with it.
Are you planning on telling her eventually?
I assume at some point it will become necessary, yeah.
Let's go to the sewage works.
You what?
Robert, love.
What's at the sewage works?
Sewage.
You'll like it.
It's 10 o'clock at night. No one wants to go to the sewage works.
Oh, God, you drab northern tart. It's the best time to go. You can see the stars. More than 90 million gallons every day.
You mean all the shit in London comes to Hounslow?
Well, she's in West London. Yeah.
What happens to it all?
They pump it back into the river at Isleworth. Treat it.
How come you know so much about sewage?
We did guided tours at the weekend. There's not a lot to do in Hounslow. Did you and Richard used to When you were at university, did you?
I used to sit next to him a lot in the library, yes. I did actually shag him, eventually. The details are hazy. I wasn't all there at the time. Well, my body was, obviously. My brain was taking a short weekend break in a bucket of Guinness, as I recall, at the time. That's a joke. Well, sort of a joke. We don't talk about it.
Oh, you are really very... Oh, God, I've drunk too much.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, certain times in a certain light, there's something really rather...